So thank you for coming along. For those of you who haven't been at my shows, I'm going to do a quick recap of what happened over the festival. On the first night of the festival, I found a guy sitting in the front row, an IT manager by the name of Chris Hughes. And I said to Chris, you deserve to be famous. You should be famous because, you know, half the celebrities are famous for not doing anything, and you're an IT manager, and I want to make you famous by the end of the festival. And Chris said, how are we going to do that? And I said, well, you could tell a bad taste joke about Bindi Irwin. And figured that's already been done. And then I said, you know what, I'm going to take a photo of you on my phone, half nude, and send it to all my mates in a Lara Bingle-type experiment. And he said, I'll do it for a beer, and then eventually went, no, I'll do it if you raise money for a good cause. And the cause that he's associated with, that his friend Sean works for, is the Rhoden Foundation, which raises money to help people with cystic fibrosis to receive physical therapy. That's go. I'll do a round of applause for the doppelgangers. One night in the audience there was a 12-year-old girl by the name of Molly who said she wanted to be a comedian, so I asked if she would come down here and MC the introduction of Chris, and she said yes. So can we have a round of applause for Molly as she comes up to the stage as well. As I said to you before, there was a lady called Nicole that couldn't get into one of my shows but managed to download it and listen to it. She couldn't get in because I didn't realise the venue wasn't wheelchair accessible, nor did the Ticketmaster agency that sold her the tickets. So I offered her, I made an invitation and said, can you come down here today and be on the side of the stage? Nicole has made it down. Nicole. Not only has Nicole come here, but she's given up going to the football just to be here. Sean Lusk is a friend of Chris Hughes's. He's basically acted as Chris's manager throughout. As you can see, Chris is slightly different to the doppelgangers in dress and in look, but not in much else. Now, is there anyone else here that I've forgotten that I need to mention who's been part of the show? All the people from the Rhoden Foundation. Kate's down the front. What's the tally at the moment? Just on 10,000. Last night, the audience donated another 900, not 9,000, that would be weird. So that brought us up to 10,900. Plus we've had $1,000 donated for wearing this, so it's 11,900. I'd say we've probably at least collected 100 already. So we're at $12,000 thus far with till two. I want $250 for the t-shirt. Fantastic. We are definitely on $12,000 for the Rhoden Foundation. Through my email address book to try and find the most famous person's email that I had. And last year I met Whoopi Goldberg and performed with her in front of the Queen. And rang the Queen, she didn't return my call. I did, however, email Whoopi Goldberg and say, I know this is going to sound ridiculous, but could you please record a celebrity endorsement that I can play for Chris Hughes and his whole taking his clothes off campaign? And within 12 hours, Whoopi Goldberg, God bless her, had emailed back. And I'm going to let her know how it all ended up today, but this is the message that she sent through.
Hello, my name is Whoopi Goldberg. I've been involved with some great causes in my time, and I've met some amazing people. The Dalai Lama, Robin Williams, the Octomom. But none come close to a man by the name of Chris Hughes. I urge you all to make Chris Hughes as famous as you possibly can while raising money for a brilliant cause. Please ensure Chris Hughes takes his clothes off. And remember, if you're having trouble with your IT manager, try turning him off and then turn him on again. Thank you.
Have you ever had this kind of rapturous applause before? Not since state school. Probably don't need to know how that came about. Molly, if you'd like to come forward, please. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Molly Hunt. Right, Chris, if you'd like to come forward. Doppelgangers in the background. I'm going to kind of spread myself out, but also go along with Chris and talk him through this. Molly, if you would like to give it your best whooping and cheering, get everyone fired up, get a huge round of applause, and the last thing you need to say is, ladies and gentlemen, Chris Hughes, and then the strip will begin.
Hi. Well, that worked. Thanks for coming, and please welcome Chris Hughes and the Doppelgangers, and clap a lot.
Music, please, Simon. I'm going to do shirt first because I'll be honest with you, I don't have bike shorts. Ladies and gentlemen, we have made complete tools of ourselves. This man has become famous, and we have now raised $13,000 for the Simon Rhoden Foundation. More importantly, we've taken a joke as far as we could possibly take it. Thanks so much for being the punchline for the longest setup ever, and let's hear it for Chris Hughes! Where's this? Right, where was the first lady that came down and put money in Chris Hughes' pants? Was that you, ma'am? Yes, you have won yourself a duvet suit. Listen, this was just a... So I really hope someone's walking by right now that has no idea what's going on. Oh, my dear Lord, that looks like Will Anderson. Ladies and and gentlemen, this was a stupid idea that started on stage in the first night of my comedy festival show. Thank you to the Rhoden Foundation, thank you to everyone, and thank you to all of you for turning up, but most importantly, thank you to Chris Hughes for taking this as far as he could possibly make it. You've done a great thing. Please keep supporting the charity. One more time for Molly, for the Doppelgangers, for Sean, for Nicole, for Zilla, and everyone at the Comedy Festival that let us do this here today, for Federation Square, for Georgia, for helping to organise it, for the Rhoden Foundation, and one last time, thank you to Chris Hughes. Thanks for coming down. Enjoy myself.